CBSE communicated रहेगा
तसं केलं असतं ना.
Today we will continue and finish with Julius Caesar. You were not there, I think. Were you there?
In half class.
How much did you? Why you shifted so late now? Where is he? So where is which branch is he in?
It's not in the branch. It's in the
NNB.
I think
10 minutes I'll open it here. And grammar also last time we were doing integrated, no? So that we have to do. Which page number?
170.
One 170 we finished or we have to do?
We have to do
This one. वो तो नहीं हो गया आज ये एग्जाम तो समथिंग और वो तो एक स्कूल के है ना वो जो कैट्स एंड डॉग्स के जैसे लड़ते रहते हैं या सेम स्कूल नो एंड द अदर वन फिर हम लोग शुरू करें I just tell you to call and check. If they are not coming now, you all sit this side.
was to the first one.
Some have come here, they will not be coming. They are exams. So book you have ना? नहीं है? Okay, sit with him then. So now, this Julius Caesar, we have done a part of it. We are starting midway. So you may not understand everything thoroughly, but then whatever we are doing now, pay attention. So I'm just reading from this 169 ka last, so that continuity is there. How many pages left? 169. 70. How many more? No, 54. Quite a bit. So, what is this part, Anthony? Therefore, I took your hands, but was indeed swayed from the point by looking down on Caesar. Here, what happened? He is Cassius is saying that are you our friend Anthony is asking Anthony, are you supposed to be friends with us or no? What should we understand? So he's saying that I got swayed from the point from looking by looking down on Caesar because he can see Caesar's body right there. Friends, I am with you all and love you all. Upon this hope that you shall give me reasons why and wherein Caesar was dangerous. So he is saying, I am friends with you. But तुम लोग बस मेरे को ये reason बताओ कि in what way was Caesar dangerous? Why was he so dangerous that you all had to kill him? Brutus. Our reasons are so full of good regard. Good regard क्या है? See, serious consideration. That were you Anthony, the son of Caesar, you should be satisfied. So Brutus is saying that our reasons are so perfect that even if you were the son of Caesar, you would have been convinced. Means even if Caesar had been your father who had been killed, then also you would have been convinced about why we killed Caesar. Then Anthony, that's all I see. Okay, and moreover suitor that I may produce his body to the marketplace and in the pulpit as becomes a friend, speak in the order of his funeral. So what request he is making? He's saying that's all I see. Means that's the only satisfaction that I will have if you're giving me a proper reason to kill him. That's all I see. And moreover, he's saying that I am requesting you that I should take his body to the marketplace and in the pulpit. Pulpit क्या रहता था? एक elevated platform जिसके ऊपर Romans जाके अपना speech देना है या any kind of important thing announcement has to be made. They used to make it in the pulpit. So he's saying I would like to speak in his funeral. See the order, in the order what is written? Huh? Ceremony. Both are saying together. Okay, so he's saying that I would like to speak in the ceremony of his funeral. So two things कि मुझे वो body कहाँ पे लेके जाने का permission दो because Anthony was very close to Caesar. So he's saying मुझे को permission दो and secondly he's saying that let me give a speech in his funeral. Then Brutus, you shall mark Anthony. So Brutus is okay with it. But Cassius has a problem with that. Cassius को क्या लगता है कि अगर हम लोग Brutus को जाके allow करेंगे बात करने को, तो हमारे against कुछ बोल सकता है. So people may go against us. So he's not in favor of that. So Cassius tells Brutus, Brutus, a word with you. Side mein aao, I want to talk to you. Then he tells aside. Aside means he's taking him to the side and secretly telling him something. So he tells him, you know not what you do. Do not consent that Anthony speak in his funeral. What is he saying? You don't know what you are doing. Do not give permission. Consent is give permission. Do not give permission for Anthony to speak in his funeral. Know you how much the people may be moved by that which he will utter. Means you don't know how people can be bhadkao, right? But from what Anthony will speak. तो उसको permission मत दो. This is what Cassius is saying. Then Brutus, by your pardon, I will myself into the pulpit first. See, will what is written? Will go. So he's saying, with your pardon, that excuse me, don't worry. I will first go to the pulpit and show the reason of our Caesar's death. Show the reason means I will tell the people why we killed Caesar. And वो reason क्या बोलता है कि हम लोग ने सीजर को मारा क्योंकि सीजर बहुत एम्बिशियस था. तो अगर वो जिंदा रहता तो वो तुम लोग सबको स्लेव बना के रखता. So it was best that he died. So he's saying, I will go to the pulpit first and show the reason of our Caesar's death. What Antony shall speak, I will protest, I will announce. He speaks by our leave, he speaks by leave and by permission. So he is saying that when we go to the pulpit, I will first tell the public, okay, that firstly I will tell the reason of why he killed Caesar, and after that we will give Antony permission to speak, and we will tell everyone that Antony is speaking with our permission. तो उसमें ब्रूटस ये लोगों को क्या फायदा होगा? Caesar and Antony were good friends, correct? And these Brutus and the other people were those who killed Caesar, right? तो अगर लोगों को समझेगा कि ये सीजर का फ्रेंड भी इनके साइड में है, तो वो लोग ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्गर हो जाएंगे ना, because they will have the support of Caesar's friend only. So it's to their advantage also. So he says that I will tell that Anthony is speaking with my permission. Speaks by leave and by permission means with our permission. Then Cassius, he is still not convinced. So he says, I know not what may fall. I like it not. Cassius क्या बोलता है? मुझे नहीं पता इसका end result क्या होने वाला है, but I am not okay with it. But तो भी Brutus हमेशा वही करता है जो उसको खुद को करना है. So Brutus says, Mark Antony, here take you Caesar's body. You shall not in your funeral speech blame us, but speak all good you can devise of Caesar, devise of, think of Caesar, and say you do it by our permission. Else shall you not have any hand at all about his funeral, and you shall speak in the same pulpit where I am going to after my speech is ended. तो इसने क्या बोला उसको? That you take Caesar का body लेके जाओ. But first point he is saying, funeral के speech में हम लोग को blame नहीं करने का, right? Because with that the people will get agitated, no? और गुस्सा आ जाएगा उनमें. So he is saying, don't blame us for that in any way at the funeral speech, but at the same time, you can speak good of Caesar. Devise of course think of. So whatever good you can think of Caesar, you can. You can praise him as much as you want, but हमारे against कुछ नहीं बोलने का. And say you do it by our permission. Do what? That you are giving the speech with our permission. Else you shall not have any hand at all about his funeral. अगर तुम ऐसा कुछ करोगे, तो हम तुम्हें परमिशन नहीं देंगे to go and speak at the funeral. And you shall speak in the same pulpit where to I am going after my speech is ended. ये समझ गया? What is he saying now? Where will you speak?
In the same pulpit that he goes.
Yes.
After the speech of his.
Yes. Or Brutus is ended, then he will give his speech. So Anthony is okay. He said, "Be it so." That yes, I agree with you. I do desire no more. That बस मुझे वही चाहिए. I don't want anything else. Then Brutus says, "Prepare the body then and follow us." Now exit all but Anthony. So अब इस scene में, इस part में कौन है उधर? You only have the body of Caesar lying and you have Anthony. What is Anthony supposed to do? He is supposed to take the body of Caesar and take it to the marketplace. जो pulpit में वो लोग बात करने वाले हैं. So now there's only Anthony. See, exit all but Anthony. So Anthony is now looking at the body and he is talking to the body. And यहाँ पे वो even एक curse देता है. ये लोग ने ऐसे किया, आगे जाके there will be a civil war where there will be destruction all over. Small infants will also die. Mothers will have no option but to smile seeing their infants cut to death. And the dead bodies will be rotting. There will be nobody to even bury them because nobody is alive. Everyone has died. Okay? There's destruction all around. That's a curse. He is giving a curse. So he's talking to the body. This is known as a soliloquy. Soliloquy means single person जो play में जो सोच रहा है and वो aloud बात कर रहा है. That's what known as a soliloquy. So Anthony says, "Oh, pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth." So who is the bleeding piece of earth? Caesar. "Oh, pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers." Butcher कौन रहता है? Kashai. So he is referring to Cassius, Brutus, and all the conspirators as butchers. And he's saying that I am being soft and gentle with them. क्योंकि अब तक what he did, he shook hands with them. क्यों किया? He's not actually on their side. But अगर वो इनके खिलाफ होगा तो वो लोग इसको भी मार डालेंगे. So वो बहुत smartly कर रहा है. So he says that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Thou art the ruins of the noblest man. Thou art means you are the ruins of the noblest man that ever lived in the tide of times. That this is the dead body of the greatest man who lived in all times. Woe to the hand that shed this costly blood. So he is cursing the hand that shed that costly blood, means that precious blood of Caesar. Over thy wounds, over thy wounds now do I prophesy. Prophesy means prophesize करना. मैं future का बताता हूँ कि ऐसा होगा. Foretell. Over thy wounds now do I prophesy, which like dumb mouths do ope their ruby lips. Like dumb mouths. He is referring to the wounds of Caesar. They are open wounds and ruby lips because they are full of blood. And they are dumb mouths. Dumb मतलब बोल नहीं सकते. He is no more. So his wounds, he is saying, are like dumb mouths that open their ruby lips because wounds are full of blood. To beg the voice and utterance of my tongue, a curse shall fall upon the limbs of men. Means there will be a curse that will fall upon people, on the bodies, on the lives of men. Domestic fury and fierce civil strife. This is domestic fury means rage, anger, war, civil war. Shall cumber,
Border.
huh?
Border.
Border. So shall border all parts of means it will cover, no, not border. Border.
Burden.
Burden. Okay. So shall cover means it will cover up, okay, all parts of Italy. It means the civil strife will take place throughout Italy. Blood and destruction shall be so in use, means it will, yeah, it will be so common and dreadful objects so familiar. Okay, means fearful things will happen and it will be so common. Familiar here is common that mothers shall but smile when they behold their infants quartered in the hands of war. Quartered is killed. So mothers will have no option but to smile. Means not because of happiness, but they will have nothing left in them because there's nothing that they will be able to do to save them. Okay, so like now we have these wars going on. So what is happening? Small children are being killed, infants are being killed, right? So it's not in your control. So mothers shall but smile when they behold. Behold is when they see their infants quartered with the hands of war, all pity choked with custom of fell deeds. Custom of fell deeds?
Excellent deeds shall become so familiar.
So all these deeds will become so familiar because everywhere there will be rage, anger, killing, hatred, animosity, okay, and Caesar's spirit raging for revenge. Okay, with Ate by his side. Ate is the Greek
goddess of revenge.
yes, goddess of revenge. So who lives in hell. Okay, so along with Caesar, supporting Caesar will be this goddess side comes what from hell, okay, because they say that she resides in hell. So means it will actually so much harm is going to happen because that will be Caesar's spirit along with Ate by his side seeking for revenge. Shall in these confines with a monarch's voice, monarch means king, cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. So everywhere there will be havoc. Havoc is what? Chaos, destruction, killing. That this foul deed shall smell above the earth with carrion men groaning for burial. Carrion means the rotting flesh of people groaning for burial because there will be nobody to bury them. Okay, so they will be crying for a decent burial. So this is the curse that he gave. Nobody knows. It's only he that was talking. And he exits with Caesar's body. Now, the Forum Act 3, Scene 2. Enter Brutus and Cassius and a throng of citizens. Citizens say, we will be satisfied. Let us be satisfied. Satisfied means we want the reason why you kill Caesar. So Brutus says, then follow me and give me audience, friends. Or give me audience means give me a ear, listen to me, follow me and let me speak. First citizen, I will hear Brutus speak. Brutus says, Brutus goes to the pulpit. Second says, the noble Brutus is ascended. Silence, then be quiet because what आवाज हो रहा है लोग बहुत yes shocked है chaos में बातें बहुत कर रहे हैं उनको नहीं आवाज बहुत. So then second citizen says silent. Brutus says, speech. Brutus says, be patient till the last. Okay, till the last means listen to me from my first word till the last word that I speak. Romans, countrymen and lovers. So Romans, countrymen and all my dear friends, hear me for my cause. Cause, see?
It was like I represent.
Yes. The reason for that I what?
I
Be present. So which cause? Cause of killing Caesar. Why I killed? He killed Caesar. So hear me for my cause and be silent, that you may hear. Believe me for mine honor. इसमें क्या लिखा है?
believe me because you know I am honor you.
Yes. Here now Brutus, though he was respected a lot by the people, वो था भी एक अच्छा इंसान. So he's saying that believe me for all the respect that you have for me, and have respect to mine honor, that you may believe. Censure me in your wisdom. Censure,
Judge, citizen,
judge.
criticize me harshly.
Huh?
Criticize me harshly.
Criticize me harshly. Okay. So means he's saying that use your intelligence. Okay. Listen to me for the all the respect that you have for me, and then judge me. Awake your senses. Means use your understanding. Use your intelligence, that you may the better judge. So you judge me properly after that. Then he says, if there be any in this assembly, any dear friend of Caesar's, to him I say that Brutus's love to Caesar was no less than his. What does this mean?
He was a good friend of Caesar.
Yes. And what am I telling to every supporter of Caesar? That
The love that he gave to Caesar was equal to the love given by Brutus to Caesar.
yes. Okay. So here he is trying to prove that it's not that I hated him.
Or jealous.
Yes, or jealous. If then that friend did, this you did over, acha, there you didn't have this, no communicative. So you must have done those regular chapters. No? Okay. If then that friend demand, which friend? Friend of, supporter of Caesar. Demand why Brutus rose against Caesar, this is my answer. Okay, then if you want to know why I killed him, this is my answer. Not that I loved Caesar less, but that I loved Rome more. So इसमें वो क्या बोलने की कोशिश कर रहा है? That it's not that I loved, my love for Caesar was less. I loved Caesar a lot, but I loved Rome more than that. Means I have killed him for the sake of you people, for the sake of Rome. Then he's saying, had you rather Caesar were living and or die all slaves, than that Caesar were dead to live all free men? So what is he saying? That Caesar was very ambitious. So would you prefer Caesar staying alive and all of you all being slaves to Caesar, or would you prefer Caesar was dead and you would all be free men? So कौन बोलने वाला है we would not mind being slaves? Nobody will say, everyone will be quiet. So he is asking that. As Caesar loved me, I weep for him. As he was fortunate, I rejoice at it. So he is saying, as he loved me, I weep for him. I am sad for him. And as he was fortunate, I rejoice at it. Means any kind of victory that he had got, I used to be happy about it. As he was valiant, I honor him. Valiant means brave. So he's saying, as he was brave, I have a lot of respect for him. But as he was ambitious, I slew him. Slew means killed him. So reason for killing he is giving is ambitiousness. There is tears for his love, joy for his fortune, honor for his valor, and death for his ambition. कि अगर वो over ambitious होगा तो उसको क्या मिलेगा? उसको death मिलेगा. अगर वो brave होगा तो उसको respect मिलेगा. अगर वो कोई चीज में succeed करेगा तो हम सब उसके लिए खुश होंगे. And we will also feel emotional for him if there's anything wrong that goes for him. We will also have tears of sadness for him. But because of his ambition, he will kill him. Who is yours so base? That would be a bondman. He's saying bondman means it's another word for slave only. So he's saying ऐसा कौन है इतना गिरा हुआ, base is इतना गिरा हुआ, okay, so low, that would want to be a slave. कौन बोलने वाला है? Nobody will reply. If any, speak. For him I have offended. That I have, if there is anyone who wants to be a bondman, tell me. Then I have offended you. Nobody is going to say. If any speak, I have offended. Who is yours so rude? Rude का क्या लिखा है? Uncivilized. हाँ. So who is yours so rude that would not be a Roman? You would all want to be Romans and you would want to be respected as a citizen. ऐसा कौन है? If any speak, for him have I offended. Who is yours so wild that will not love his country? If any speak, for him I have offended. So you all love your country. Who is it that does not love his country? Questions भी ऐसे पूछ रहे हैं कि कोई कुछ बोल नहीं पाएगा. So then he's saying I pause for a reply. So means he's saying बोलो, ऐसा कोई है तो बोलो. I am waiting for an answer. But what everyone say? None, Brutus, none. तो फिर वो क्या बोलता है? Then none have I offended. अगर ऐसा कोई नहीं है तो फिर मैंने किसी के साथ भी कुछ गलत नहीं किया. I have done no more to Caesar than you shall do to Brutus. You shall do to Brutus का क्या लिखा है? See, you may assassinate me if I become ambitious. That even if it was me in Caesar's place, you can kill me also if I become ambitious. That if I'm causing any wrong to Rome, then you have the power to kill me. The question of his death is enrolled in the Capitol. Question, reasons for. Enrolled, recorded. Right? Capitol is their parliament. So he's saying the reasons for his death is put on record. Okay? His glory not extenuated. Means we have not, wherein he was worthy. Means where he was worthy of any achievement. We have not taken away his achievements from him. Wherein he was worthy, nor his offenses enforced. Enforced का क्या है? Next page. Exaggerated. Nor have we exaggerated his wrong things. We have not lessened his achievements. Neither have we exaggerated his offenses, for which he suffered death. Achha, now who comes? Enter Anthony and others with Caesar's body. Okay, अभी क्या होने वाला है? He is at the Brutus is at the pulpit. Body of Caesar is not here because वो उधर इसके पास था, Anthony के पास. So now Anthony comes with Caesar's body. Then Brutus will say that he is going to talk on our behalf, and बहुत crowd रहता है, and what happens is because he wants to distribute the crowd, no? अभी ये पता नहीं इसमें होगा कि नहीं, because इसमें जो तुम लोग का ready details are skipped. Okay, so what Brutus does is सारा crowd एक ही जगह पे है, and people are in a lot of turmoil, आवाज chaos बहुत हो रहा है. So he tells Cassius that you go somewhere else and speak to another place, so that the crowd is divided. तो आधा crowd उधर जाता है जिधर Cassius है, and आधा crowd यहाँ रहता है जिधर Brutus है. Brutus बात करता है तो वहाँ पे फिर Anthony comes, and Brutus is not there at that time. Brutus चला जाता है. So when Anthony speaks, उसका वो speech बहुत important है एंथनी का, जिसमें वो लोगों को पूरी तरह से भड़का देता है against Brutus and he does it in a very smart way. They had said ना that don't speak against us, तो वो उनके against बात किए बिना ही भड़का उसको. That is very important. So in such a smart and diplomatic manner Anthony speaks. So when Anthony speaks, nobody is there.
Brutus said that Cassius to stay with him and not.
No, Brutus tells Cassius, go there, go somewhere else and speak.
No, but beforehand, the Cassius, Brutus said Cassius to stay with him, and after his speech, tell him the audience, give his speech to the audience.
Anthony. He tells Anthony will speak after. Cassius कौन है? Cassius is the other conspirator. Cassius वो है जिसने Brutus को literally भड़काया. Cassius is mean. Cassius is another important conspirator. Okay? तो दोनों यहाँ पे ही है. Brutus भी है, Cassius भी है. पूरा crowd ही का भरा हुआ है. तो वो Cassius को बोलता है कि तू दूसरी जगह बात कर और ये आधा crowd उधर जाओ. कुछ उधर सुनते हैं, कुछ इधर रहते हैं. और यहाँ पे फिर वो Cassius का फिर नहीं दिया है कुछ भी. What he speaks and what happens. This is the main important place because Anthony comes and speaks after that.
If the crowd is divided, the Cassius part of the crowd will not go.
No, then in that what happens is one of those people, no, citizens हैं सारे. So one of them says, okay, I will listen to Brutus. Then the other says, okay, I will go listen to to Cassius, and after I have heard, we will discuss all the things that have been spoken. So they are also smart. Okay, so then enter Anthony and others with Caesar's body. Here comes his body, known by Mark Antony. ये कौन बात कर रहा है? This is again Brutus only, continuing with his talk. So he says, here comes his body, known by Mark Antony, who, though he had no hand in his death, shall receive the benefit of his dying, a place in the Commonwealth. In the Commonwealth, क्या लिखा है?
The Free Republic.
Yes, the Free Republic. So they are saying that he is making it clear कि Caesar के death में Anthony का कोई हाथ नहीं था. But he is saying he will get a benefit. What? He will get a good position in our parliament, in the Free Republic. As which of you shall not? Means he said, तुम लोग को भी मिलेगा. So he is kind of tempting them. So he is saying that you all will also receive a position. With this I depart. Okay, so he's उसका बोल के हो गया, and he is passing it on now to Anthony. So with this I depart, that as I slew my best lover, friend, for the good of Rome, I have the same dagger for myself, when it shall please my country to need my death. So he's saying, just as I killed my best friend for the good of Rome, I have the same dagger to sacrifice my life also. I have the same dagger for myself, when it shall please my country to need my death. So I am even ready to kill myself for the sake of my country. So now he is acting like he's become a big patriot. People all respect him. Now everyone says, live Brutus, live. First citizen, bring him with triumph home unto his house. So let us lead a victory procession to his house. सब लोग उसको भगवान जैसा मान रहे हैं. Give him a statue with his ancestors. Means statue किसका हम लोग लगाते हैं? जो बहुत important people रहते हैं. So he's saying along with his ancestors, we build a statue for him also. For whom? For Brutus. And third citizen is saying, let him be Caesar. Let him be Caesar means in Caesar's place. Let him be the next in command. Then Caesar's better parts shall be crowned in Brutus' parts. So all the good qualities of Caesar, even Brutus has, and now they want to make him the king in his place. We'll bring him to his house with shouts and clamors. So we'll all dol baja ke we'll take him to his house because he's now become a great personality. Brutus is saying, my countrymen. Now you see this dash, no? इसका मतलब है कि वो बात कर रहा था and he was interrupted. Hmm? So he was saying, my countrymen, then the second one, this one interrupts, he says, peace, silence, Brutus, peace, peace, so what आवाज हो रहा है, so सब बोल रहे हैं कि quiet रहो. Then Brutus says, good countrymen, let me depart alone. Hmm? Alone means he's saying, तुम लोग मत जाओ यहाँ से. And for my sake, stay here with Anthony. Do grace to Caesar's corpse, means give your respect to Caesar's corpse, the body, and grace his speech, tending to Caesar's glories. Okay, and give respect to his speech. Whose speech now? Mark Antony's speech, where he is going to talk about Caesar's achievements, glories, which Mark Antony, by our permission, is allowed to make. वो उसने बोला था. So he is making it clear to the people that we have given permission to make. I do entreat you, not a man depart, save I alone, till Anthony have spoke. So what is he saying? I request you that not even one person should leave the place except me till Anthony has spoken. So वो सबको बोलता है कि तुम लोग सब इधर ही रहो. अभी सी वो पार्ट नहीं है इसमें. वो Cassius को भेजता है और that is it. But that's what has happened in the middle. Okay, so now Brutus goes. People are there. He has told the people that he is speaking with our permission. Okay, and then he exits. कितना हो गया? ये खत्म होने को कितना है? 15 minutes. चलिए इतना कर लेते हैं जितना भी मिलेगा. Okay, so then exit. Who exits? Brutus. First citizen, stay home and let us hear Mark Antony. Third citizen. Now see, अगर Mark Antony उनके साथ friendship नहीं करता, तो people also wouldn't have listened to him, and the conspirators would have killed him, right? So that's why that was his plan. He didn't actually want to be friends with them. Then third citizen. Let him go into the public chair. We'll hear him. Noble Anthony, go up. So go up where? Go to the pulpit, to that platform to go and speak. Now Anthony, for Brutus's sake, I am beholding to you. That I am honored for Brutus's sake, that I am able to speak to you. He goes to the pulpit. Fourth citizen बोलता है, what did he say of Brutus? Because he said, no, for Brutus' sake. So everyone is suspicious now. ये क्या बोल रहे हैं? So then he repeats the same thing, that for Brutus' sake, he finds himself beholding to all of us, that he is obliged. Beholding is obliged, that he is obliged to us because of Brutus. Brutus ने permission दिया. Then fourth citizen. See, to our best, he speaks no harm of Brutus here. So now अगर वो Brutus के खिलाफ एक word भी बोलेगा, they will not accept. So he is saying we better not speak anything wrong about Brutus. Then first citizen, see what he is saying. This Caesar was a tyrant. Tyrant कौन है? What is the meaning of tyrant?
Who does against the
Yes, who does something wrong, an oppressor, right? So they are calling Caesar a tyrant. Third citizen also says, nay, that's certain. We are blessed that Rome is rid of him. वो लोग खुश है, oh good. Yes, he was a tyrant and good that we have got rid of him. Second says, please let us hear what Anthony can say. Then, you gentle Romans, he was going to speak. Again interrupt. Please go, let us hear him. अभी ये उसका speech है. Okay, we will complete this speech. So see, he said, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Lend me your ears means listen. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. Okay? Because अगर वो बोलेगा, I have come to praise Caesar. Caesar was a great man and he was killed by these brutal people. क्या लोग accept करेंगे? सारे चढ़ जाएंगे उसके ऊपर. So he said, I am coming here only for his funeral, I am not going to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is often interred with their bones. So this means that he's saying that if a person has done anything bad, that everyone remembers after he is dead. But all the good things are always buried. Interred means buried. Okay, so all his good deeds are forgotten. So indirectly वो क्या बोल रहा है कि तुम लोग को सिर्फ जूलियस सीजर के बुरे चीजें याद है, अच्छी चीजें जो तुम लोग भूल गए वो उसके बॉडी के साथ खत्म हो जाएगा. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus hath told you that Caesar was ambitious. Correct? उसने क्या बोला reason for killing Caesar? That he was ambitious. If it were so, it was a grievous fault. That he saying, हाँ, अगर वो ambitious था, तो वो Caesar की बहुत बड़ी गलती थी. It was a big fault. And grievously had Caesar answered it. Means he's saying, and sadly, he has even paid for it. How? How has Caesar paid for his fault? Yes, with his life. वो तो अभी जिंदा ही नहीं है. Here, under leave of Brutus and the rest. Under leave means with permission of Brutus and the rest. For Brutus is an honorable man. So are they all honorable men. ये लाइन है ना, 3 बार 4 बार वो वही बोलता है. मतलब कैसे बोलता है? See here, on one side he will praise Caesar indirectly, and on one side he will praise Brutus, क्योंकि he doesn't have to speak anything against Brutus. So he's kind of slow poisoning them. Indirect ऐसे hints देके वो उनका mind पूरा change कर देता है. So he says, for Brutus is an honorable man. So are they all honorable men? Who all
conspirators.
हाँ, all the other conspirators also. But क्या वो वैसे सोचता है? नहीं. Come I to speak in Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. So what is he saying? I have come to speak in Caesar's funeral. And Caesar was a friend, he was faithful and he was just. Just means fair. He was also very fair with me. But Brutus says he was ambitious. Okay? Okay, so he's not saying that he was very fair, but then what is Brutus is talking anything wrong? He's saying that Brutus was, he says he was ambitious. And Brutus is an honorable man. He had brought many captives to Rome, whose ransoms with the general coffers fill. ये क्या पता है that these captives means the prisoners of war. So when Caesar was alive, he used, and when he used to get the prisoners of war, you get a big ransom. What is ransom? A big amount. जैसे किसी को kidnap करो तो ransom मांगते. So that entire amount that the state used to get, it used to fill up the general coffer. General coffer means the state treasury. उसको personal कुछ नहीं मिलता था. Okay? So indirectly he is saying कि अगर वो ambitious होता तो वो खुद का ही देखता ना, वो state का नहीं सोचता. So he is saying that it filled the general coffers. Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? Right? He is making them only think. He is not saying that yes, this is not ambition. Indirectly he is making them think. Then he says, when the poor have cried, Caesar had wept. What is he saying? That Caesar cried for the poor. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. कि कोई अगर ambition होगा, sterner stuff means hard-hearted. अगर कोई ambitious होगा तो वो रोएगा क्यों किसी के लिए? He should be more hard-hearted, no? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. Then another thing he says, which proves that Caesar was not ambitious. क्या बोलता है वो? And Brutus, you all did see that on the Lupercal.
East of Brutus.
So Lupercal is a festival. It's a feast. So on that particular day, Caesar was offered the crown 3 times. That आप हमारे king बनो. लेकिन he had refused. So he is saying that at that time he refused the crown thrice. So अगर कोई ambitious होगा तो क्या वो refuse करता? नहीं करता. So he is saying, I thrice presented him a kingly crown, which he did thrice refuse. Was this ambition? Yet Brutus says he was all ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. Then I speak not to disprove what Brutus spoke. Disprove? Contradict. I am not here to prove that wrong, what he spoke. But here I am to speak what I know. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withholds you then to mourn for him? So here he is saying that तुम लोग कोई टाइम था जब तुम लोग सब उसको बहुत रिस्पेक्ट और लव करते थे. Not without cause means there was a reason that you respected him and loved him. Then now what is stopping you from mourning for him? Now why are you happy to see him there? He's asking that. O judgment, thou art fled to brutish peace, and men have lost their reason. So he's saying, oh God, like, oh judgment. Judgment means what? Your thinking power. So he's saying that the thinking power of people has gone. You've all become brutish beasts. Brutish means you'll all become hard-hearted and you're not thinking in the right way. And men have lost their reason. Reason means their intelligence. Bear with me. Bear with me. क्या हो रहा है अभी? वो emotional हो रहा है. So he said, please bear with me. My heart is in the coffin there with Caesar, and I must pause till it come back to me. Till it means till my heart comes back. Means I'm getting very emotional. Please let me wait and pause till I am able to come back to normalcy. इतना ही बोला उसने. अब ये बोलने पे see how the people react. Okay, so first citizen, see now. Now their mind absolutely changes. First citizen क्या बोलता है? Methinks there is much reason in his sayings. Means he's saying हाँ जो ये Anthony बोल रहा है, it is making sense. Then second says, if thou consider rightly of the matter, Caesar has had great wrong. ये बोल रहा है कि अगर हम सच में कंसिडर करें तो yes बहुत गलत हुआ है सीजर के साथ. Caesar has had great wrong. Then another one says, has he masters? Masters is gentlemen. Has he gentlemen? I fear there will a worse come in his place. Means I am afraid that in Caesar's place now who comes will be even worse than Caesar. Caesar तो भी अच्छा था. Fourth citizen, mark ye his words. He would not take the crown. Therefore, it is certain he was not ambitious. So अभी वो लोग सोच रहे हैं, saying हाँ, see what words Anthony spoke. He would not take the crown. Therefore, it is definite that he was not ambitious. अभी वो लोग सोचने लग रहे हैं. Then first citizen, if it be found so, some will dare abide it. Means अगर ये पता चला कि वो गलत थे conspirators, then someone will have to pay for it dearly. Who? The conspirators. क्योंकि वो लोग सब conspirators को मार डालते. Except Brutus and Cassius. These two are only alive. फिर बाद में उनका जब war होता है, Brutus और Cassius हार जाते हैं and they stab themselves. They commit suicide. All the other conspirators are killed. So then the second citizen says, "Poor soul, his eyes are red as fire with weeping." कौन किसके बारे में बात हो रहा है अभी? Anthony. Anthony बोला ना, "Oh I'm crying. My heart is there. Let me pause." So he was crying. So Anthony's eyes are red with fire, red like fire with weeping. Then third citizen says, there's not a nobler man in Rome than Anthony. तो अब तक जो ब्रूटस को बोल रहे थे Now, this shows this is known as the fickle-mindedness of people. Means उनको ये बोलो तो वो लोग ये मान लेंगे, उनको वो बोलो तो वो लोग वो भी मान लेंगे. So now this Anthony has been successful in changing their minds. बस 175 और कितना है यार? I think you have full Act 3 you have, till Act 3 you have. ये इतना है ना? हाँ. So actual Julius Caesar has 5 acts. You all have till Act 3. वो भी आधे आधे skip कर. तो imagine वो भी लंबा है. Just put the marking तो next इसके लिए ना 175 ना क्या था रे? 176 means 176 we finished or we have to
Finish one. 176 we have to start.
हाँ we have to start. You don't remain absent तो कोई है भी नहीं. I don't have this textbook to mark for anything. You will come with the book ना? हाँ तो उसमें mark कर लेना 175 दोनों ही. चलो you will take your break then we will do some grammar. ये बंद करते हैं. Where do you stay?
See,
अच्छा लोग. So when you go now, the train must be crowded, no?
हाँ,
ना? खड़े रह के जाना पड़ता होगा.
हमेशा
आते वक्त खाली मिलता होगा. या
हाँ, खाली मिलता है.
हाँ.
वैसे फ्राइडे को थोड़ा लेट हो जाता है.
जाते वक्त तो it will be packed.
हाँ.
Take care. Resources. Sanskrit को पढ़ना वो कर रहे थे हम लोग कौन से पेज पे थे ये क्लियर क्वेश्चन homework I think this I had given over page 156 ये इधर तो वो है 150 का हो गया हाँ so do this these two 156 का 9 and 10 so in this one wrong word is given the following passage has not been edited there is one error in each line write the error and the correction so Neha grew up on a small town so that one is given error is on and correction is in You tell the 9, you tell the 10.
Neha grew from a small town, so the error was on the connection was there. In Kerala, she loves football and so the error was long and the connection is long. Dreams about play in the national. So the error was play, the connection is play.
Play.
Level. His town and had only one team. The error is his and the connection is her. But there wasn't any girls team. So the error was wasn't and the error, connection was working. Then at the age of 9, Neha gathered. So the error was is there and there should be there. There.
In it. Why? Because we are talking about the team. There weren't any girls in the team.
In the ceremony, the courage to pride in every the error will be to
Correction will be and. At the age of 9, Neha gathered her courage and tried in everything.
so the eighth one, she makes the team but was often made. So the error is made and correction should be made
Made.
in.
In why? She made the team. Because she created the team. So she makes. Instead of makes, it will be made. Okay?
Every teacher wants their students to analyze clear correction in or her.
It should be actually his. Wants his or her student. Should be named there. So in the correction only there's a correction.
To achieve success, this is even more truer. Error is truer and correction is correct.
True. Should not change the word. So this is even more true.
If you are putting effort at your work, you do. Error is at, correction is made.
Correct.
Teacher can always know how well a child learns. Error is learned, correction is learned. We depend on his attitude if a child approaches. Error is depend, correction is depends. The school in a positive way is much. Error is much, correction is most.
He is more likely.
Likely to do well when he study and takes test. Error is study, correction is studies.
And takes tests and an S over there.
Children feel more connected to their studies when the teacher helps them in this process. So the error is feels and correction is will feel.
See. Now this next is your not direct indirect speech, which I have not done. Do this closed passage, page 160. Closed passage. So what will you do it? Let's do one thing. You do the first page, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you do the next page, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you understood how it's to be done, no? Choose the correct option. Down your options are given. So put this as it dash. So first one is celebrates. So you will only pick A. So like that your 3 or 4 options are given per blank. And for you, fifth one, you have to write your own blanks. Sixth also, 10 options are given in the next. Okay. You do the test one also. Suppose get 5 points. You do 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So you do 1, 2, 3, 4 and 10. And then you do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And
So, and festival city. Sagarava is an important festival for Myanmar. However, Buddhist as is celebrated
as it celebrates.
as it celebrated.
It is celebrated, the 3 will be wrong. No?
As it celebrates the three most important phases of Gautam Buddha. His birth, his enlightenment, and his attaining nirvana. The triple celebration, which is the biggest in Sikhism, is observed on the full moon
B.
of the fourth month of the lunar calendar or the Buddhist, and typically falls between the end of the May to the beginning of the June. What the rest of the India celebrates on the Purnima. The day is celebrated with the people paying a visit to Sikkim monasteries and offering lamps of butter to show their devotion to the Lord. So, second is about the Sangrai festival of Manipur. The Manipur Sangrai festival is one of the vibrant festivals celebrated in Manipur. This festival started in the month of November during the year 210, 2010. It has been happening every year since then. This celebrates the art and the culture of the state. Third one is about the Sarasut Maisi festival of Meghalaya. Sarasut Maisi festival is one of the important festivals of the Khasi clan of Meghalaya. It is also celebrated by Jainta and Gaur clans of the Meghalaya. This festival is celebrated in January every year. This is an extraordinary celebration. It is also known for as a move of cheerful hearts. This is a 3-day festival and is popularly known as the Sana Full. This festival is celebrated primarily in the Khasi hills close to Shiva. So the fourth one is about the Bangla festival of Meghalaya. Bangla is an important festival for the Garo in Meghalaya, Assam, and Nagaland. It is a post-harvest festival celebrated to mark the end of agriculture year. It is a popularly known as 100-drum festival. During the signature dance, the leading warrior leads the youngster to synchronized dance steps.
Which synchronized?
synchronized transfer and specified handheld movement.
And
So 10th one is about for past 1 year, 15-year-old Sunda has been plus planned with short sudden attacks of swallow and fast food. She shivers and clenches her jaws and feels really and tired as she returns to normal.
when she becomes, you know,
When she returns to normal, the doctors say that this kind of disorder results in psychological conflicts or
results
in
from this kind of disorder results from. Hmm? See? You marked all, na, something like
Time was
now you have to go a little slow because he is not written. You write now by this.
time once gone can never be recalled. Opportunities in chances
Opportunities
in chances
and chances.
and chances will knock at your door, and it is up to you to make use of them. So you should remain alert and vigilant. If the tide turns,
Once the tide comes,
once the tide turns in favor, you must swim to the shore. If you are looking the other way,
the wrong way,
long way the tide will recede, and you will be standing on this side of the river.
you will
The
keep standing. Hmm?
standing on this side of the river. The massive earthquake which rocked with the heavy region on 28 March 1999 had left behind
Has left behind. It's like a newspaper article.
has left behind endless misery and suffering. People's houses have collapsed.
See one more thing. Here you can see in the next sentence that you use the present tense. है ना? तो you have to even see कि जो blank है उसके आगे क्या है. So you will come to know your tense.
People's houses have collapsed, and those who were there
Those that were, he is that.
that were erect may fall at any time. Hundreds of people have died there, and the survivors are eager to live in the belief that
हाँ, that's Billy. वो
Billy
Billy
tracks.
Billy नहीं है वो Billy कुछ नहीं देता है. Billy tracks.
belief tracks of their couches.
Or in their couches. So they are living in the Billy tracks or in their couch.
They are afraid to sleep on the roof. They once called their home. Though the government sanctioned roads on the
Actually,
relief
this sleep on नहीं होना चाहिए ना, under the roof होना चाहिए. They are afraid to sleep under the roof. They once called them. Why they will sleep on the
though the government sanctioned roads on the relief floor.
floors for the relief.
For the relief floor, it is said that the relief floor actually created. As old age advances, events and home may also contribute more to their problems. The emptiness feeling arises as a result of growing up children. Leaving the home may make the aged more lonely. The loneliness also arises because of the natural loss of the spouse.
Yes.
What is a perspective? Perspective and viewpoint are drivers that share us in our lives.
That assist.
That assist us in our lives. We have the opportunity to see a moment and
To view a moment See, आगे भी see दिया है, so it can't be opportunity to see a moment and see it.
You view a moment and see it from every angle. It is the moment when we get to choose a perspective that will guide us in the future. It is a moment of many foreign universities offer partial or full scholarship award with encouraging applicants assessed as international. Their fees purposes
for fees purposes to undertake
to undertake undergraduate for
and master level study.
master level study. Each award has
Is worth. You want a few difficult ones. This are very easier.
Each award is worth 3,000 for a year. Applicants can only apply and are considered for some scholarship after they have been offered
Offered a place to study.
Offered a place to study on the chosen course and have been assessed as international for fee purposes. They must also be registered at any other universities of the forthcoming year.
You can write the blanks.
Now,
Done? We'll just check if all your other exercises are done. First, we have started with determiners. Open page 112, section C grammar. Yours wouldn't be done. तेरा हुआ है? नहीं किया ना? You just mark everything that we have finished, so you know कि मुझे वो complete करना है. So determiners that completed. Then tenses C, turn to tenses. Page 123. तेरा नहीं हुआ है? जिनको फिर तू वो कर दे. तेरा तो mark कर जो नहीं हुआ. And you also mark. Yours will nothing be done in that. So you circle your tenses. The tenses full नहीं हुआ ना? Modals पे जाओगे page 127. हो गया? ये full हो गया ना practice exercise also. Then go to subject verb convert page 134. हो गया? Then वो important speech नहीं हुआ रहेगा. Important speech दे नहीं किया होगा ना? Because that I have not done it. Page 144. हाँ, वो ठीक है, वो मत करो. Then go to 148 characters. नहीं हुआ तो उसको सर्कल कर दें. This is your second, na, tenses and then connectors. Then integrated, I think you must have done 150 onwards. वो last class में किया था. उसके बाद I think तेरा सब complete. So you do tenses and connectors and you everything but not reported speech. So कर लो अभी whatever time you have left, start completing. You have time. हाँ, जितना हो रहा है. And for you इसके पहले जो written ये है ना writing skills, that includes your letter writing, notice, email, that also we have finished. Letter इसमें बहुत extensively दिया है, all different types of letters, formal letters. In your 10th you are only formally, you don't have informal. तो वो सब हम लोग ने वो कर चुके हैं. Analytical you don't have, and communicative you don't have. The other CBSE has it. Rest all topics are same. So except for reported speech, everything else is done. Okay, and this book is quite comprehensive. Sara beginning में सारा information भी दिया है. So you can go through that. If you have any, still have any doubts, you can ask me in the class when you come. नहीं तो वो online भी sessions रखेंगे. और doubt लेंगे. It's raining or what outside? No? No, because you could be walking with the other person. There's no noise also coming of the rain. Traffic का सब honking आ रहा है. No, there is no rain. There's no rain. I was thinking that we in the office. Huh? Maybe drizzling a little, but I can't see much. You don't need a umbrella all the time. सगळं गेलं. क्या कर रहे हो कब से वही पेज पे? स्कूल पढ़ने ले गए ना?
Julius.
अच्छा, तो ये सब मैंने नहीं किया, वो करा चुके।
Yes.
इससे पहले भी। अच्छा, तो तेरा वो न्यू था हो गया होगा। वो किया that you understood no properly. It's good to hear. Very good. None also they will say different teachers or same? Same. Okay. Shall look for answers.
You want to go
When? When? तू तब तक बिजी है ना अपना हम लोग डिस्कस कर रहे थे। First meant be is. Should I tell the answers? C provides. B was. E is. F has been. G had been reading. H became. I hope that you pardon, same word. J good deeds are. Then question 2, malaria is. Second, they are. C, then a mosquito bites. D, we should keep. E, disease causing microbes are. F, yeast is. Then question 3, Kate Middleton may have looked dainty and have. A, have. B, talks. C, burn. E, health, same word. E, wore. F, reported. Wait, time out. ये next में कर देते हैं, ये कर देते हैं.